Hello and welcome to My Life on Paper. I am Brie and I am so excited to be celebrating with Holly from Ivy Cole Creation. She has hit 500 subscribers. Yay! And she created the sketch for us today, Christy's Beautiful Life in Her 30 Days of Sketches, day 30, series 14. Here's her beautiful sketch, and it is a 2-page layout, and I am taking pictures of myself and my middle daughter Meredith when we went on a youth convention. This is the top of Stone Mountain, and I know that because I took a picture of it. So this was pretty cool. There's many pictures associated with this day, but this is when we took the little tram ride up to the top of the mountain and got to look around. Here I am trimming these down. Now you'll notice in Holly's sketch, it says 2x2 photos. I think I could have made mine bigger, but I honestly wasn't thinking about it at the time. Often I'll think about adjusting photos. I was not in the mindset for that. So they do get all trimmed down to 2x2 except for the large one, which in Holly's sketch is 4x4, and mine is more like 4x5, I believe, and that'll work just fine. So I took pictures of Meredith. Meredith took pictures of me. We're on this high elevation. I think it says, I have to look at the layout to see how tall it is. I shouldn't even guess. Yeah, so we took these pictures, and I think even with the 2x2 size, you can really get a feel for how high we are up, because not only is the rock behind under our feet part of the picture, but also the sky above is part of the picture as well. Here is 49 and Market. This is everywhere, vintage and artistry everywhere. And I also put in a couple other items, I think, but oh, this paper is from Creative Memories. They have like a travel line themselves. This is nothing new. I've been collecting things forever, but I liked this for the background paper. It's like a graph paper, so it went well underneath these papers, and the background paper is just from a paper pad, so I thought that went well with all the embellishments and the photos as well. The left side is, I think it's 8x8, and then the right side is like 8 by, I have to guess, I can't remember any longer, 9.5, 9, something like that. Once I get these down, I will decide that I want to mat the photos. Oh, I've grabbed out some canvas flair from Scrap and Happy Studio, and I just use from some various collections. I grabbed out 2 different ones. Those other canvas flair that you see without any decoration on them are actually close to my heart. I'm not sure how old those are. They're nothing recent, but that was something that's in my stash and I wanted to use as well. So I will mat the back of these photos, and yeah, the back of the photos with the other side of that graph paper from Creative Memories, and it takes up just that extra bit of space, and it draws your attention to the photos a little bit more. This is from American Crafts, I believe. I believe I got it from Peachy Cheap, because I don't look too much because you can end up buying a lot of stuff there, but every once in a while I'll just open to see what they have, and sometimes they surprise me. All right, so I will take my ATG adhesive and glue these all down. I am using the grids to line them up. Once I get these down on the left side, I believe I go to the right side, and I'm going to try to line them up the same way, and it doesn't quite work out. I just eyeball that middle part. Oh, this is the 49 and Market. It's like fabric washi tape, and I think this might be the first time I've used it. It might be the second, but I doubt it. So I put it where Holly has that element on the left side, and I'm going to put more of it on the right side. I back the geotags with the same paper that is backing the photos, and then I make a cluster of 3 here, and then I believe I move up to that other cluster. These are still the 49 and Market pieces, and I wanted to use it all, so I tuck that other circle into the geotag on the bottom. I get a little bit of orange in each of the clusters that I have. I'll glue the same paper down to the back of this geotag, and then that's that canvas flare button on the left, the blank one, is from Close to My Heart. So I will take one of these 49 and Market rub-ons, and I'm not holding my breath on it. I'm just taking a little one, see if it works. And again, it peels off so super nice. How cute is that? So kind of sort of a little bit just made my own flare, but really close to my heart made the flare for me, and 49 in the Market helped me jazz it up a little bit. So these are my LE Studio puffy stickers that I love to use on my flare. So I get a red one of those in each of the clusters, red because they each have orange already. And if you look at the globe on the right upper hand side, it does have some red in it. So I thought, ooh, goes well with a red heart. So now I do line these two up the same as I lined the other two up, but then this larger photo is not going to fit because now when I did my measurements, it was before I thought about backing all the photos. So I just have to sneak these in a little bit further, and I don't think anybody's going to notice it at all. And it just gives me enough to allow me to get that other picture on the square. So I'll go ahead and glue that down right away, and then I'll work on my other cluster as well as the title. What I don't take into account when I'm gluing this down is that I still have to put that fabric tape on the right hand side. So I will get the Explorer from American Crafts. I'll get that down. That blue piece is a part I cut out from the 49 in Market, and that's going to be for my journaling. And as I'm looking at this, my Explorer is kind of up and down. It's not completely straight, but it's kind of the way I live. So there you go. Right here is also from American Craft, 49 in Market. And I'm going to take that journaling spot and put it up in that cluster up there because it doesn't have any blue. So now I've got my blue in each of my clusters. So now once I put that, this is my Fiskars ruler that I like to use in place of a T-square. It's gridded. And I will use that to help lay down my fabric tape. I actually got the left side stuck onto the ruler to get it exactly where I want, and then I can peel it off and then place it down underneath there. Now I didn't like the way my cluster was hanging up there higher, so I dismantle that cluster and bring it down a little bit to overlap the map fabric tape. And then I will use my black soot to get some splatters on there, and that's it. And I love it. I love the way this turned out. Yay. And I love double pages. So thank you so much for the sketch, Holly. Congratulations on hitting 500. I hope everyone has a fabulous day. Please come back and see me again soon.